Let's get some writing in, people. That is your real name. It's not. Probably not. Ooh, do you hear my stomach? You know what that means. Okay. There's Mr. Frank. Greetings and salutations. Well, one or the other, buddy. One or the other. Man, my stomach is making so many freaking noises right now. Whew. What am I doing? Drinking coffee. Trying to clean everything out. You know what I'm saying? You might as well just get it all gone. I'm feeling very Christian Slater today. Well, that's an interesting take on life. Chad Hoey in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Chad Hoey. Out with the old. Chad Hoey, are you watching your... Yeah, are you? Don't call him no showy hoey today. No, not today. Yesterday, probably. I got a lot of words to write. Like a ridiculous amount of words to write. Basically, I probably have to finish 2 chapters a day. Every day, including magically the 5 days. Was it 5 days? 5 days I won't even be here or have a laptop. So I have to write 2 chapters a day and then fit 5 extra chapters in. That's a lot of words. I knocked off a couple yesterday. I finished one this morning. I'm to the point now I'm in the chapter 21 and above, so I know point of view for the next, say, 4 or 5 chapters. So I'm just kind of going chapter to chapter, randomly and just writing, trying to finish a page kind of thing. Skinwalker Ranch has been living in my head rent-free day, really. I started watching the, what do you call it? I started watching the last episode of this season 5. But we got a new cable box about 3 weeks ago, and it does this annoying thing where all the shows that I have recorded, if it's an hour long, at about the 48-minute mark, for no reason, it just shuts off. And then it says delete now or don't delete. And I'm like, I'm missing the last 12 minutes of this. So then I hit don't delete, and then I start it, and it starts from the beginning. So then I got to forward all the way to 48, figure out where I was roughly at 48, and then watch it. And so it's worked, but then yesterday I had on Expedition X, and about 30 minutes in, it did it again. So then I fast forwarded it to that spot, started up again, and then it dropped again. So I'm like, motherfucker. So I moved up to like 31 or 32, like past that spot, and as soon as I hit it, it dropped it again. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna watch whatever's on. Oh, Live PD is on. The K9 episodes. I'm just gonna watch this for the rest of the night. That was annoying. And here's what I've been ruminating on. Why don't they just blow up the mesa and get to the bottom of it? Like, if whatever's supposedly hidden inside is that strange, I think we owe it to humanity to destroy the natural landscape to review the earth-shattering structure inside. Nick Zinn is the man for the job. I agree with all those statements. That's what I'm always like. You know what? We spend so much time drilling. And if you see all the maps of the blobs of stuff there, they don't seem to be all that deep. Some of it can't be all that deep. So you know what you do? You bring some equipment, some heavy equipment on top of the mesa in that spot where you've found it with LiDAR and radar and everything else. And you just start scraping it away and throwing it on the other side where they don't own. And then you get to whatever it is. Just dig a friggin' pit. It's worked for the Oak Island, right? I mean, it really hasn't worked for them, but you know what I'm saying. And you're like, oh, this is like 30 feet down or 100 feet down. Good, then let's stick some dynamite in some holes and blow that shit up. Blow it up. That's alright, so here's I just realized that I really screwed up. I'm writing Down and Dirty 6. I'm also writing White Lies, which is the first book in a new trilogy from me and Tom. Okay? Tom is under the weather the last couple of days. He's not feeling well at all. His mental and everything else is really just kicking his ass, so we probably won't see Tom today. But in there, I have a woman named Bella Gentry, one of the characters. And I'm writing Down and Dirty 6 now, and I'm like, okay, what's Gemma in this book? What's her last name? I'm like, oh, isn't it Gentry? But then when I wrote Gemma Gentry, I'm like, no, that sounds like more of a something Stan Lee and Marvel Comics would come up with a name like that. So I look at my notes, and I'm like, oh, it's Montgomery. I'm like, because the characters are very similar. I'm also having a problem in these books because I have Yuri Petrov and Dmitry Angelov. 2 Russian bad guys, 1 in each book. So, I'm getting very confused. And you know how hard it is to confuse me, right? Scooter West. No, he's not in any of these books. Although after Bouchercon, I'm thinking, you know what? Like me and Tom are writing, it's a private eye thing. I'm thinking, you know what? I need to write a private eye. Hey, Chad, I know what that means. And, that's how I'm going to have to come up with a name for a private eye in a noir thing. But maybe not till like next year. Ooh, stomach. I'm just going to keep letting it roil around. Until I'm like, I don't know if I can make it to the bathroom. I'm not even drinking mushroom coffee anymore, you know? I was going to buy some, so I went on Amazon today. I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy another box of mushroom coffee, but I won't drink it until after I come back from Nink on like the 22nd. And then, I went and I'm like, oh, they have more of the Munch Moose gourmet coffee, a couple of different flavors I've never had, a mixed box. So I ordered that, and then I ordered 3 other kinds of variety packs of different coffees. And then I realized I never ordered mushroom coffee. So I'm not really sure what I was doing. Is it the Rise Coffee? No, it was another name, another company. There's about 400 different mushroom coffees now, and they all purportedly have magical powers. I picked the one that gave me a better mood swing, and basically it clears you out. I figured that was the thing. Oh, you need to blow up the mesa so they can get to the crashed alien spacecraft that's not down there. Moose Munch is my favorite of the K-Cups you drink. I think they're delicious. Fucking delicious. So I got a box, I think it's like 6 or 8 different Moose Munch gourmet coffee K-Cups. Did you see the video I just posted on YouTube? So I got this in from publishers. A publisher, I guess. It's the House of 1,000 Corpses Rob Zombie book. Look how freaking thick this is. This is like, it's like 1,000 pounds. This, I could literally hit you in the head with this book and hurt you. And it's all full color. Tons of pictures of his wife. Script stuff. There's Dwight from The Office for some reason. I never saw the movie. All kinds of diagrams and stuff. I think this book that says retails for $60, and they just send it to me to read and review. How cool is that? I've never seen this movie, and I'm going to be honest with you, I never will. But maybe I'll look at the book. Blow up the mesa so I can get some peace of mind. You know what? Me too, Frank. Me too. So I didn't bother watching the last episode of this season for Skinwalker Ranch, where they basically sit around a giant meeting table in Brandon Fugel's offices and basically just show you all the videos of all the stuff that they found all year. Alright, whatever. All right, bathroom time. Goodness, I hope I can make it. Oh, this is painful. This is what having a baby is like. The worst. That one took me a while. All the elements are there. All of them. That was some exciting live Twitch, wasn't it? I want to remind everybody to subscribe or resubscribe, and also to follow me on YouTube. Is Nick still on? Because I just hit another page, Nicholas. If that is your real name. I'm at 28,500 words of 63,000 words. So yeah, I got over 30,000 words to write in 20 days. Last fight in 15 days. So yeah, literally 2,000 words a day. Ugh. Brutal. $50 chapters. 50 chapters. Where the fuck did Nick go? So chapter 22 I'm working on now. Next page, Nick Zan, next page. Chad Lutsky in the house. They're making my lunch. What are you making, Nick? What are you making? If you think I'm doing, I didn't even ask for you, Mr. Frank. I knew you weren't going to do it. Chad Lutsky isn't going to do it. Chad Hoey isn't going to do it. It's always Nick Zinn. Chad, did you see the new book I got? I don't know if you're a fan of Rob Zombie and House of 1,000 Corpses, but I got this giant freaking book came in from the publisher, and it's all like script pages and full color. It's like 1,000 freaking pages long. I don't think there's even page numbers. It says this book is $60 retail. The publisher sent it to me for a review. That's pretty good. Never seen the movie and never will. I started Cold Dish yesterday, Armando. Great writing. Definitely not Western, but still small-time crime so far. Is it Tex-Mex, maybe? I do like me some good Tex-Mex, like Taco Bell value meal member thing. That's a crazy book. Looks awesome for those who love that movie. I've seen it a few times and just don't like it. I did like the sequel, though, Devil's Rejects. I've never seen any. So I was dating this girl years ago when, what did he do? He redo Halloween? When that Halloween movie was on cable or whatever already. It was like our third or fourth date, and then she's like, "Oh, you got to come over and watch a movie." So she's like, "Oh, I always wanted to see this." So we put it on, and I was just trying to get laid the whole time, and she was like, really into how great. And I was like, "Yeah, this is awful. This movie just is. They just missed the whole. I don't know, the whole meaning behind it. It's just disgusting, gross." So I did not get laid that night, as a matter of fact, which probably is why I hate the movie more. But I'm like, yeah, I'm not a big Rob Zombie fan. I need to. I'll obviously review it. I'll read it. It looks interesting. I mean, scripts and inside stuff and tons of pictures of his freaking wife. And then I will. I'll do a review on it, and then I'll find somebody who actually likes this crap. But I'm not going to mail it because it probably weighs about 40 pounds. Lunch is bean and rice burritos. So close. Right? He was so close. I do like me a good burrito. I made scrambled eggs and sausage patties and peppers and onions and mushroom burritos before we left for New Orleans. And they were just fucking delicious. I had egg rolls for lunch today. 4 egg rolls. The last 4 egg rolls I ate. And last night I'm like, hey, how come we got hamburger buns? We don't ever have hamburger buns unless we're about to have hamburgers. I looked at them like, we still have hamburgers. I just had a cinnamon raisin burrito with tuna. That sounds delicious. I would eat that. Turns out my daughter, while she was here over the weekend, hanging out with the cats, she bought hamburger buns and ate some of my hamburgers. So I said, well, guess what we're having tonight for dinner, honey? Hamburgers on hamburger buns. Because I'm out of cinnamon raisin bagels, or I would definitely have my hamburgers on a cinnamon raisin bagel. Now, I'll do them with, we don't have any Swiss cheese, but I do have mushrooms, so I'll do some mushrooms. They're just fucking delicious. I've not really been eating well since I got back, though. I have not gotten my steps in either, so I've fallen back into lazy fat Armand mode. I like that Chad called me Armando. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Chadwick. Chazercise. Chatter cheese. Speaking of hamburgers, I watched The Quiet Riot of Guitar vs. Science. How was that? Jazzercise, that's a new one. I just ran out of magnesium. Smooth Chaz. You gotta say it like that. So back to the cold dish. How many of these in the series have you read? Smooth Chaz all night long. All night. I think the first 4. But I could be mistaken because I read them, like, that one came out, like, I think 2004. And I read those, like, as they came out every year. Kind of forgot how you used it. The lead singer killed the band. Yeah. It was, I think I've seen the Quiet Riot one. If it was basically just talking about, it was basically like how Kevin Dubrow was just a total asshole one. Yeah, they were freaking huge. Quiet Riot was like the band for that summer. I remember going to Seaside Heights and winning Quiet Riot, Metal Health cassette, and at the same time, Stay Hungry by Twisted Sister. I won those 2 cassettes. Threw poison in a snowbank, though. I mean, wouldn't you do that? Cold Dish is like if Joe Lanza matured and dropped the toilet humor. There's even a Hap Leonard camaraderie going on. Yeah, and there's no overt racism like in all of Joe Lansdale books. Next page for no reason, Mr. Frank. Next page. Cold Dish has a garbage cover, though. I never would have picked that up if not for the discussion we had the other day. Does it? I don't even remember the cover. Now I'm going to have to look it up. I'm guessing you got the original. You got the original one and not the Netflix one with Robert Taylor looking down and covering his eyes with the cowboy hat. It's not. Is it this one? Yeah, that one. Yeah, it's better than the original one though. And that's basically just because of the show. If you're a fan of the Longmire show, and quite a few people are, then that's a great cover for it. Niedermeyer was better. He was never better. Shot by his own men. Exactly. Exactly. My goal today, I'm at 28,716 words. My ultimate goal today would be to hit 30,000 words. That would be really nice. Am I going to do it? Who the hell knows? Why are you bothering me with this shit? Then I saw a doc on YouTube about Gallagher versus Gallagher 2. The hell is that? The comedian Gallagher? There was another Gallagher also smashing watermelons? But he had a full set of hair, so he thought he was better? Nick did watch the Devo documentary. No clue what their name meant or how many albums they had. Yeah, I didn't realize that they've been making new music. I was like, what are you talking about? All their albums are great. I just figured they retired after that one song, whatever it was. Whip It 95 grunge version, amazing. Okay. We'll definitely take your word for it. I ain't looking that up. My Spotify algorithm will just be crazy then. It's 83 degrees right now. It says light rain. I don't see any rain. When I did my coffee of the day video, it was 70 degrees. Which was just fucking gorgeous and a nice light breeze. Whip It with Eminem 2002 version better. I'm looking forward to the Whip It 2025 with Youngblood. Apparently he's all over the place now. I was like, oh, you think he's going to do a heavy metal album now that he did the Ozzy stuff? I don't even know who the fuck that is. I just got a welcome to the chat room message. Okay. You know what? I'll take it. He's another pose like Machine Gun Kelly. Poseur. Yeah, I didn't hear the any of it, so I don't know. But everybody's he did. I guess he did something else with Oz. I don't know. Whip It with Jelly Roll. Armand's backyard session. Unforgettable. That was a good one. He was sitting out back, just hanging out. It was so hot though. His multiple tattoos were melting off of his face. Jelly Rolls. Do not talk about Jelly Roll. Mr. Frank will be pissed. That's like don't talk shit about Journey in front of Chad Lutsky. Don't talk shit about Jelly Roll in front of Mr. Frank. Ain't gonna happen. Journey is my favorite Asian band. Okay. I'm reading the REM biography right now. I was never a huge REM fan. You know, there's a few songs that I like. Never really paid attention to them at all. But it's interesting so far. I'm only like maybe 8 or 9. I think I just hit chapter 10. It's a very thick book. It's 50 chapters. Wonder who they stole that idea from. Bastards. But it's pretty good. It's interesting so far. Speaking of Asian bands, I heard Five Finger did a song with Baby Metal. It just sounds like every Five Finger Death Punch song. Yeah. Which is, what? Awful? I remember Caitlin was dating some guy. And I don't know, I was wearing like my Bathory shirt or something like that. And he's like, "Oh, I'm into heavy metal." And I said, "Oh, what are you into?" And he's like, "Oh, Five Finger Death Punch." And I'm like, Five Finger Douchepad? That's not heavy metal, that's garbage. And he was into like what's that other band? He was into all of those bands, like the David Draymond, whatever the hell, with the little stupid thing on his chin like Frank Edler. Disturbed. He was into Disturbed. But yeah, those are not heavy metal bands. Those are shitty bands. He's into a lot of new metal bands. I like their first 2 albums, but then every album starts sounding exactly the same. I'm like, those bands are like the Nickelback of heavy metal. So, yeah. No. Like AC/DC sounds more dynamic than, yeah. At least the one song AC/DC plays is a good song. You know what I'm saying? It's like the Ramones. You either love the Ramones or you hate the Ramones, because it's the same damn song. I'm exactly 29,000 words now. I just hit 29,000 words, so I have 1,000 more words to do today. But guess what, boys and girls? It's bathroom time again. So I am going to, before I shit myself, I'm going to turn this off. Now, you know what? I might just shit myself. I'll be right back again. Ridiculous. stand there for? Oh, my back. Oh, it's like my sixth time I've pooped today. Whew. You should be concerned. I'm losing weight though, right? Flushing it all out of my system. Goodness. Alright, so I got another 1,000 words to write today. Not a problem. No big deal. Whew, big deal. I will not be around tomorrow. Tomorrow we have our monthly luncheon. Chinese buffet. I'm sure that'll be good for my system as well. Then I have therapy. Also, for those who are interested, tomorrow through the 15th, the Dying Days box set, normally $9.99, will be 99 cents. Whoa. That is creepy. Creepy you said that. Alright, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. And I will see everybody on Friday. Big day Friday. I don't know. That is crazy prices. $9.99 to 99 cents. So everybody should buy a copy. And it's a book bump deal too, which makes me happy. Mr. Frank, I'm not going to mind you.